Sometimes the universe doesn't sever connections. It only hides them behind time and distance. You might believe it's over. You might think they've moved on completely, that your chapter in their story has closed for good. But every night, when the world quiets down and the noise fades, their soul remembers you. They see you in their dreams, not as you were, but as you are now. Sometimes it's a flash, a smile, a familiar scent, a laugh that echoes like music in a memory. Other times it's a full scene. You standing under a sky they can't quite describe. Both of you saying the words you never found the courage to speak when you had the chance. They wake up breathless, unsure whether to thank the dream or curse it, because it feels too real, as if your presence still lingers just out of reach, reminding them of what once felt eternal. And maybe, deep inside, you felt it too. Those random waves of emotion that come from nowhere, the sudden nostalgia, the unexplainable heaviness in your chest. That's not coincidence. That's soul communication. Because energy doesn't disappear. It transforms. Love that was once shared doesn't vanish. It finds another way to speak. There were days when they pretended they were fine. They smiled around others, told themselves it was for the best, tried to convince their heart that walking away was strength. But every time they closed their eyes, your face returned, softer, calmer, untouched by time. At first, they dismissed it as a trick of memory. Then it became a pattern. Each night, your energy pulled them back into a space where words were no longer needed, where forgiveness flowed without asking and love lingered without promise. Some nights they see you happy. You're laughing genuinely, and something in their chest tightens. Not out of jealousy, but out of realization. They could have been the reason behind that smile, but they chose fear instead of faith. Other nights, the dreams feel unfinished, like a conversation cut short. They reach out for your hand, but you fade. They wake with tears they can't explain, haunted by the warmth that vanishes with dawn. And yet, even through all this, they never tell anyone. They carry that secret quietly. How your name still slips into their prayers. How your absence still echoes through their mornings. Because to admit they still dream of you would mean admitting they never stopped loving you. You see, sometimes souls meet before their time. One is ready, the other isn't. One understands the depth of the connection, while the other runs from it, not out of indifference, but out of fear. A fear of being seen too deeply, fear of surrendering to something that feels divine. So the universe intervenes. It creates space. It allows lessons. It separates what's meant to be refined. And while in the physical world, you may have walked away from each other, in the unseen world, the thread still holds strong. That's why, even in their dreams, your presence feels healing. You don't argue there. You don't relive the pain. You just exist together, peacefully, like the souls you were before life complicated things. If you've ever felt a wave of emotion crash over you out of nowhere, a sudden thought of them, a random dream, a familiar song pulling tears from your eyes. That's them thinking of you. In their sleep, their spirit reaches for you, tracing the memory of your energy like a path they hope to follow back someday. They may not have the courage to face what they lost yet, but their soul keeps showing them over and over what it's missing. Every dream is a quiet confession. I still love you. I still remember you. I still wish things were different. They wake up missing something they can't name, not realizing that what they're missing isn't just you, but the peace they felt when your heart was near theirs. And maybe this message reaches you tonight to remind you that what you shared was real, that your love, your kindness, your presence, it mattered. Even if they never said it out loud, their soul remembers the safety it once felt beside you. God allows certain dreams not to torment, but to teach, to make hearts see what words once denied. So if you've been dreaming of them too, it's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that love still has something left to heal. Maybe you'll meet again when both hearts are ready. Or maybe your story will stay written in spirit, teaching both of you what love truly means. Either way, nothing was wasted. You were there awakening, even if it took distance, silence, and dreams for them to realize it. Sometimes the universe speaks through separation, and sometimes love continues through dreams, where pride cannot interfere and hearts remember what the mind forgot. So rest in peace tonight, knowing that even in their sleep, they still find their way back to you. Because some souls are never truly apart. Thank you for staying with us.